Let's check the audio. What the heck? Okay, I'm on. So, how did this even come up? So, I'm watching like clips. Like, first of all, like, I don't know why I found it funny, but you know, like how you have like metal bars on the outside of like the store so people don't drive through it, right? So I don't know why I find that so funny. So I went on YouTube, right? But I was just sitting there just laughing. So I went on YouTube and I looked for like cars crashing through stores because something's fucked up in my head and I thought it was funny. But it's not funny because could you imagine that happening to you? Like you're just minding your own business and then you get to the checkout and then someone just goes through the fucking... It's just absurd. I think that's why it was funny. But I hope everybody affected in those videos are okay and not too hurt. But it's just crazy. And then I'm reading this and apparently other people are laughing too, which doesn't make it right. But it's just like, you know, I thought it was funny. And some people are saying like sometimes it's a car error. Like, oh my God, the way I would sue. Like I know I would get sued if I ran through a store. But I'm saying if it was a mechanical error, I would sue the hell out of that manufacturer. But anyway, so that led to somebody saying in the comment section, this reminds me of like in the Terminator when Arnold runs through the police station, like he drives through the front of the police station. So like I'm like, okay, let me go check this out because I've never seen the Terminator. Like, can you believe that? Like I know that scene where he's like, I'll be back and get into the chopper, but I've never seen like the Terminator before. So I looked up this clip and like he's like, I'll be back. Next thing I know, like this guy he's just shooting up the police station. And I just don't get it. Like, what is the difference between Terminator and RoboCop? Because I tried to see the beginning of RoboCop and I was just like, I mean, it looks pretty good. Like for 80s movie, like it's pretty damn clear. And then the fact that it came out in 1984 and then like you hear all these theories about like 1984. Like there was a book that came out called 1984, I believe, and it was talking about all the stuff that's happening today as far as like artificial intelligence and stuff. So which is weird. So I mean, it's eerie. It's very eerie. But anyways, like a lot of stuff in that book has come true. Just like I think maybe Animal Farm. I might be going too far with that one, but Animal Farm, I think it exposed like the slaughterhouses. I think like how the meat industry is like dirty as hell. I actually have a hard copy of that book and I need to read it, so I'm putting that on my list. It's somewhere in my library right there. So I'm watching this and I'm just like, you know, Terminator reminds me of Sex Man or the Sexinator. Now Sexinator was like, this is old YouTube lore, so I'm thinking about Pruane, right? Pruane 2 forever. I used to watch all his videos back in the day, like early YouTube, like 2007, 2008. So this is like a little Canadian boy, and he used to do like he used to make his own. I guess it was a parody of the Terminator, and like you know he's just like a little kid, not a little kid, but you know a preteen, and he's just going around like, I'll be back, and then he has like the fake gun and the fake sound effects and stuff. So I thought it was funny back then, but you know I didn't really get the reference. I just knew it was just like the Terminator. By the time I was getting to know like what the Terminator was, they already had like part 2 out, and I was just like I never got it. So I think I put that on my list. I need to put RoboCop on my list. There's so many 80s movies I need to watch, and it's so like technologically like it's just fascinating. Like I always loved the 80s. So anyways, so I went to another rabbit hole and I was just like, what happened to Pruane? Well, I follow him on Instagram. He'd been deleted his channel, but then it just made me think about all the old YouTubers, and like some people left, some people stayed. Who knows? But it was just such a different time back then. Like even the layout of YouTube was different. We had like stars, like 1 star through 5. So you know, you get what ratings are. And then you could have a system where you could direct response to somebody. Like so I would post this video, and if somebody had like a video response to my video, like it would be like a bar on the bottom and it would say like video responses, or if you wanted to upload a response it would say like RE, the title of this video, and like a video response. So those times are gone, you guys. Those times are gone. But I mean, YouTube has really grown, but I feel like at this time, I don't know. I think YouTube is not going anywhere, in my opinion. I don't think so, because there's nowhere else you can really do like long form videos, which I think is an advantage. Like you can have like long live streams and stuff, but you know, YouTube, I don't think it's going anywhere. So I hope it doesn't. I do like YouTube a lot. I remember before YouTube came along, you would have to go on like maybe like Photo Bucket or something like that, but it was nothing like a community, like a social community. So shout out to YouTube. I got on YouTube like to put my anime music videos on, which is at first it wasn't even music videos. It was just like I collected a whole bunch of pictures of anime characters, and then like I put it together with a song in the back, which would usually be like System of a Down or Linkin Park, and you know those old songs. Was it Papa Roach? A lot of emo songs. Like that's how I would do it and make a slideshow, and then eventually you could do GIFs. And I was using Windows Movie Maker. I like that rainbow effect. I would still use Windows Movie Maker, like the old one. But that just brought me down like a whole nostalgia thing. And the fact that like someone said like pruane was like a far ahead of his time. I believe it, because like now his takes back then on commentary, like they trolled him so bad that like now I think he could come back, but he doesn't want to come back because there's no point. He said he wasn't making money on here anymore. People wasn't really checking for him anymore. But I think the best video you can watch of pruane, not the best, but like to get familiar, there is a like a little documentary thing I watched. It's called The Story of Pruane 2 Forever. Hold on, I'm about to hold on, I'm gonna link it in the comment box. By Wavy Web Surf. So I'm gonna put that in the comment box. Okay. Check this out when you get some time. I love pruane, y'all. And it's just crazy to see how somebody just grows, you know? Because you're going from seeing like a little kid with the messed up teeth, and then next thing you know, like he gets acne, and then he gets braces, and then he grows and grows, like his face changes. It's just crazy. And then his balls drop, voice gets deeper, and then, you know, he just doesn't have a passion for YouTube no more. But he does do like some indie acting and whatnot. I'm going into the laundry room. Back door. I can never get any quiet. One thing I do want to do is get shit to sound. This doorknob is so fucking broke. Hold up. I think this is one thing I'm gonna work on. The thing with this doorknob here, like I tried to put this doorknob on, like either way, it's just not doing it, okay? Look. Shit's so old. Speaking about houses now. So, another thing I put down, and this is just not about house insurance or whatever, but I'm thinking about like, just insurance in general, right? So like I had to update my car insurance, and you know, they say don't ever be loyal to one insurance, especially car insurance, because like you could shop around, or you can just be like, yo, I don't even want to be with y'all no more, and then they'll drop the insurance or whatever fuck. So my thing is like, you know how they say like if you bundle your home and auto, this is very vague. If you bundle your home and auto, you may be able to save money on your car insurance. Not, you know, that could be vague, but they all say if you bundle, you can save. Apparently that's not true. I mean, like they say you're gonna have to reach out to the company after you add on something or something like that. I just don't get it. So my thing is like, I did that, and like they never took anything off after I added on homeowners insurance. I'm just like, what the fuck? So I'm not gonna, like, it's just like the convenience of not changing things. Like, do you ever just get your order wrong, and then like you have to be in the mood to really speak up? So sometimes I'm just not in the mood to argue. I'm just not in the mood to argue. It's just like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna pay that and I'm just gonna move along, because I just don't feel like all of that. I just don't feel like, losing the inconvenience. That's it. Like, it's just, convenient to just not say anything sometimes. But then at the end of the day, it just becomes like really bad. You know what I mean? Like I say, like if you let shit linger, then you're really gonna regret shit, and that's what usually ends up happening. So anyway, so what we talked about early YouTube, the Terminator. Oh, and shout out to Drunk. I was not awake. Like I saw your comment. I was passed the fuck out, and I took a nap earlier today, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep. And I need to sleep because I have to go to work tomorrow morning early. I have to commute. And that's what I hate. But if you wake up really early and you go where you need to go, there's way more traffic. But then you have like the police like, where are you going so early? And it's just like, oh my God. But it is what it is. And then we got fads. So when we were talking about, and not the G word, I said fads, F-A-D, fads, like things that come and go. They say fashion comes and go, but style is forever. I think Coco Chanel said some shit like that. I don't know. So I was thinking about like pruane in 2007, 2008 times. And do you remember Bejeweled? Like I remember that. I remember ShamWow. I remember when the OxyClean guy died, and I don't know why that made me feel so sad. And then I remember like the Ninja knife. I cried at that commercial. I don't know. I think this is the start of like my bipolar mania, like rearing its head, because I was a very emotional child. A preteen, I guess. But like, yeah, Billy Mays died. He's like, Billy Mays here. This is OxyClean. And then the ShamWow guy, he went to prison. I think he's out now. I just remember that whole controversy about him. I thought ShamWow was like interesting. Like I thought I had a chamois towel here, but he would just spill like a whole gallon of water. He's just like, watch this, and then he'll just lay down this thing and then roll it, and all the water is in the towel. I believe it, but I don't. And then they have another one where it's like flex tape, flex seal. That's still out. OxyClean is still around. I don't know about ShamWow. They got a new sponsor, or like, you know, the guy that talks. But Flex Seal tape, the one that killed me was like when he was in the boat and then water was getting into the boat. And then, you know, you can't really do anything once water starts getting in the boat. So like this guy, he breaks off this piece of the Flex Seal, and then he just puts it on the inside of the boat, and the hole is like, it's fine. So it's just like, wow. And then it makes me think about the QVC commercials and shit. Like, they try so hard to sell the outfits, and it's just funny. Like, I don't know. I just like those things. So that's where my mind is at. My mind is on old YouTube, fads from back in the day. I remember I had a Razor flip phone, and I remember when that earthquake in Haiti happened, and I was just like, Grandma, I want to donate to Haiti, to the Red Cross. And she's just like, okay. Okay. But I wasn't thinking what she was thinking. And then some kind of controversy had happened with Haiti. Like, all the funds, like almost damn near all the fucking funds didn't make it. And that was the first time I really was like texting, you know. I was just like, I text Red to, I text Red to Red Cross or something like that, or some number, and it donated like $1. And then I remember I used to buy like so many, like, I think, let me think. I would buy mobile games on my phone, and then every time I would text, it would take a minute away on my talking. I had a prepaid phone, and then eventually I had an unlimited phone. I went through some phones now. I remember I had to record songs I would like to be my ringtone, like off the phone. Those are good times. Also, shout out to Drunk. Yeah, I said that right. Yeah, because I feel bad for missing you, bruh. So, what else? Yeah, those times are gone. Could you believe that's like over 13 years ago? 2007, 2006? It's like, yeah. What the fuck is out there? It's way over 13 years ago. Like, let's do the math on that. What, 2013 was 10 years ago? Minus 5. 18 years ago? Yeah, I did that right. So damn, 18 fucking years ago? Whew. Because I got my first cell phone in 2006. And I just remember going to like the T-Mobile store. And I was just so excited, bitch. I was flipping that ugly little phone. It was like, what was it? I don't think it was a Motorola or nothing like that. I forgot, but it was like this little ugly cobalt blue looking flip phone, but I thought it was the best thing smoking. And I had the worst signal, but I was so happy to have my own phone. I do think about going back to having a prepaid phone again, but I mean, what is the point? I don't know. So oh yeah, so basically I was talking about insurance. I think insurance is a scam, low key. I don't know, like, it's the principle of it. Like, okay, if you pay a certain amount and if something does happen, you know, you're covered. So what if nothing ever happens, you know? I know there's not a chance that nothing will never happen, but it's just like, that shit add up. Like, for example, like, you're paying $20 a month inside of your car insurance to have 30 days for a car rental, you know, or $900 maximum or some shit like that. So you're telling me if I don't, oh my gosh, like, I'm thinking, I'm doing the math in my head, like $900, right? What is that? Like $20 times 10 months? Where are you at? Where are you at? Now I gotta do the math on my fucking phone. Okay, so I'm at it's 11 o'clock East Coast time. All right, so you got $20 a month, and I said the maximum. What the fuck was I talking about? You know what I was trying to do, and you know what kills me is like I have like an app for my calculator, and I'm pretty sure my phone has a calculator app, but it's just bulky as hell. But I can't stand it. So what are we saying? So 30 days car rental, right? Up to $900. So let's say I'm paying $20 a month on that, and I don't get in an accident. So let's just see, like, $20 for a year. That's $240. And what I say? Oh, the maximum. I mean, that's not too crazy, but the fact that they have like a little a time limit, I just don't think that's too fair, you know. Let's see. It rained today. It rained yesterday. My friend was talking about these are some hurricane style storms. You ever heard about like an Indian summer? I think that's when it's just like humid as fuck. I don't know. What is an Indian summer? I've heard of those things before, but I was never quite sure. Let's look it up. Did I say what day it was? This is June 15th, 2023. This is my 15th day of being 28. It's a Thursday. It's 11:10 p.m. at night. What is an Indian summer? An Indian summer is a period of unseasonably warm, dry weather that sometimes occurs in autumn in temperate regions of the northern hemisphere. Several sources describe a true Indian summer as not occurring until after the first frost, or specifically the first killing frost. So it's just like the first heat after what? The haziness of the Indian summer weather was caused by prairie fires deliberately set by Native American tribes. It was the period when Native American people harvest their crops. Is Indian summer okay to say? It's discouraged and claims that it's disrespectful to people, native people. They changed it to second summer. Another phrase to express an unseasonably warm and dry period in autumn. Okay, I guess. A warm autumn. I guess that's what that is. Shit, it's always like that. But, at least down here. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, summer's not even here yet. Like, it's around the corner. And, like, I'm ready for autumn. Like, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for pumpkins. I'm ready for that cool breeze. You know, I'm really enjoying, like, driving with the windows down, and you feel that summer air. Now, that's one of my favorite. That summer night air. I love that. But, like, it feels so freeing, but I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for fall. Like, I'm just a fall person. I'm ready for sweaters, jackets. I'm ready for coffee. I don't know. Just shit to think about. What else? So we had to take down the pool. I don't know if I told you guys that. So we had this like small pool, and I had to take it down. We only been in that pool like what, 3 times, 4 times barely. But then like, you know, the pool cover. So like, basically what happened with that was it rained on top of the pool cover, and it was like putting weight on one side of the pool, and then it just kind of collapsed. And I'm just pissed about it because I'm thinking about, you know, how much water costs a gallon. It's not that bad, but I just hate to waste water. But then the thing about it was like when I was rolling up the pool, there was so much slime and that smell. I don't know. Something I do love, this like my favorite smells is like gasoline, like diesel smell. Like, I'm sorry, like I'm not on no crackhead shit, but I mean the smell of like diesel, like it just smells good. Not like if you directly huffing it. I'm talking about like when you, I don't know, like you know if you know, okay? That smell. I like the smell of a cigarette sometimes. A Black and Mild. I like the smell of like when you're riding through the country and then like you smell like a flower. It kind of smells like a lily or something like that, or bamboo. Like, you know, when you just like spring is happening and then you just get that whiff of like flowers. I like that smell. What else? And then I tell you guys about the carpenter bees in the gate. So I'm just looking around the backyard, just observing, and then I see like sawdust, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like it's right on the gate. And then so I take closer inspection, and there's a hole in the gate. And then Bean is just like, those are carpenter bees. And I'm just like, that's kind of alarming, you know? Like, it's almost like a termite, God forbid. Fuck that. I don't wish bed bugs or termites on anybody, okay? Because I heard about termites, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, they can take down a whole house in like a week or less. Think about that shit, man. That's crazy. That's the ultimate pest right there. And what the hell eats termites anyway? I hope whatever eats them just stays around. Something I haven't seen in a long time is a frog. But we were talking about smells though. But then I got distracted about the bees. So, and then I saw a hole in the ground, okay, like near where the hole was in the gate. So like there's a hole in the fucking ground. I'm just like, is this a snake hole? And I know not to mess with shit like that because I went on YouTube. And I used to watch this YouTube channel called The Hornet King, right? And like he will just walk into somebody's house. Like sometimes they'll be in the bathroom and they'll be like in the corner. There's a whole nest of bees, right? Like they're hornets though, like bees, hornets, yellow jackets, all that kind of shit. Fuck no, I can't do it. Like as much as I want my own honey, you know, it would be nice to have like your own honey. I don't think I could do it. Even with a suit on, well, maybe I could do it. Maybe with a suit on. Maybe. Anyways, could you do it? I don't think I could do it. But one other thing I was talking about and thinking about was damn, I'm looking at my hands like them junks is red. But one thing I was thinking about was like we got our wedding rings, right? Like we have them in a drawer, and we got them out. It's in a box, and we're trying them on, and my wedding ring won't fit on. So I'm just like, God damn, you know. And I don't want to resize. I never was like the person to be like for diamonds, you know, like because you know what do you call it? Kanye West Diamonds Are Forever, and Blood Diamond had came out, and I was just like hearing about how the kids in Africa have to mine. Not all the kids in Africa, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there's kids out there that have to mine those jewels and shit. So, it don't feel right. But then it's just like I have an opal, and it's Australian opal, right? And, you know, I wonder, like, whoever mined it, were they in good conditions? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is a business that has risk. But I'm really hoping, like, nobody, like, a child was affected by this, you know? Because I don't want to support shit like that. And then the other thing I was thinking about, like, I need to get another car, right? Like, very soon. Not right now, but, like, it would be very convenient right now to have, like, a second car. So I'm thinking, like, should I do electric, or should I keep with gas, or should I just get a hybrid car? One thing that makes me nervous with hybrids is just, like, how do you have, like, electricity? I mean, would it be stuck? Like, would it be located near the engine, separate from where the gas would be? Like, that's my thing. Because if it's, like, near the battery, like, the battery of the car is the battery for the whole thing. Like, damn, could you imagine? And then I heard shit about, like, people have to mine that shit too. Like, everything is mined, basically. Shit, even trees are mined. It makes me think about Minecraft. But anyways, like, a lot of shit goes into, like, making, like, technology and computer parts and shit. I even hear there's, like, gold in the parts of the computer, which is crazy. Like, then if you think about, like, people just throw their computers in the trash and it has, like, diamonds and gold in there that conduct electricity, that's freaking cool. Like, makes me think about Steven's Universe, and I couldn't really get into that show, but it really got me into, like, looking at, like, gemstones and shit, because it was cute. Like, amethyst was purple, Steven was some kind of hybrid human gem. What was another one? Peridot, not the porn star, but Peridot was like a light green one, I think. I forgot the rest of them. But basically, they were just named after gems. That shit was cool. I wonder what happened the last episode. Is that show even going on? I don't know. Around that time when Steven Universe came out, I was just not into cartoons like that. Cartoon Network kind of fell off. Yeah, around that time. But I did buy on Minecraft the Steven Universe pack, because I think the song for Steven Universe is really cute. Like, I don't know, I got stuck in my head. How to go, we're the crystal gems, and we came to save the day. And if you think we can't, we always find a way. I don't know, that shit made me feel emotional. I think it's the chord procession or whatever the fuck. Why the fuck am I on this? What am I talking about? So, bees, wasps, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm really hoping, like, no hurricane comes this season. You know? I can't really complain. Again, this is not that I really can't complain. Like, if I think about it, yeah, I could find something to be mad about. If I really think about it, but I can't really think about it. What is there to think about? Life is good, at least for me right now. I took these 2 cans of alcohol I had, and I just poured it down the sink. And I was just like, get this devil out my fucking house. So I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done. Y'all heard that all before, so don't take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a little sugar. Take it with what you would put around your tequila glass. Take that with a grain of salt, okay? But mainly I say that because, like, this heartburn, like, I talked about this before, but this heartburn I be getting now when I get older, I have gotten older, it's just, like, it's ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't wish nobody for no fucking heartburn. Like, I woke up throwing up. It's no good. It wasn't a hangover either. Like, sometimes I could eat, like, tomato sauce or something like that, and next thing I know, like, I can't even lay down. And then I heard, like, what's a good tip for heartburn is, like, don't directly lay down after you eat and try to sit up. And then I hear, like, Tums, like, taking too many Tums is probably not good for you because of the calcium. So, I don't know, you guys. I need to clean out this fucking washing machine. But anyways, I didn't have much to say. But like I said, I still want to come on every day, so I think the next video I'll do, after I clean this fucking washing machine out, wouldn't it be something to just watch the washing machine swirl around and around? I might do some random shit like that. Who knows? I don't know. So anyways, God bless you guys. God bless me. God bless the people who are looking. God bless blah, 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 blah. Or whatever you believe in. I wish you the best of luck